Welcome back to another episode of the Degenerate Cardboard Enthusiast. My name is Terry, and today we're gonna go a little bit deeper into the calling in Tokyo. Last video we were just looking at the new set part, the Miss Veil, which in the last video you saw I read the A in part as O, so I put port. I say port, but that's an honest mistake. So I was watching, I think Dice Commando and also Red Zone Rogue when they were discussing about like further into it, and something that caught my eyes too. So let's go for the first one is the Dice Commando. He was talking about how it is actually a 8-pack seal now. So this is the world premiere. So world premiere right here. Let's see, world premiere. It looks like if you look at it, it says 8 packs, booster packs construct, and you have to have exactly 30 cards. So he was dabbling on about, maybe there'll be less cards in the packs. He's dabbling around like 12, and then also talking about how if it's 8 packs, then one booster box only has 24 packs. So that means you only have 3 people per box. So that could give. But then I also thought about it. I'm like, hey, I mean, LSS always has been doing 24 packs. Maybe they'll up the packs to fit the fourth person with 8. Maybe they'll do 32 packs because 32 divided by 8 is 4. So they could do a bigger box this time. Less packs maybe in there. I mean, less cards in a pack, but more packs. Because I'm thinking about it. He did raise some good points. He was talking about how, yeah, there might be same amount or just as much different classes or talents with class. And then they might not have like those dual class thing where they could those cards that could use by both class or both talents. I'm pretty sure there's only going to be one talent, but both class I'm talking about. So like he say, ninja with wizard, a ninja wizard, maybe, but highly not possible. But there's always saying LSS always been like throwing us curveballs and everything, especially with that Emperor was a warrior, draconic, royal, wizard. That was a mouthful. But, and so I'm thinking maybe they'll do a 32 pack box. Less cards, so the box won't get too big, like like a crazy thing. So it'll be kind of like the what's the expansion, not expansion, what was the supplemental? Those supplemental boxes, how they were actually smaller. So what if they keep the same size packs like cards, but they'll make it more. So it'll be 32 packs in one booster box, and then the store owners could still sell the whole box and not having to worry about it. And also LSS will have to ship about the same amount of boxes when it comes to these big tournament calling, because I was there for Hartford and I'm pretty sure they had pallets of heavy hitters in the back. Of course, it's not for the public to see, but think about it. You got the world premiere at Hartford calling, right, at Hartford, Connecticut, and you also have like so many promos, events where it's like seal or draft heavy hitter, and then you got the calling. The calling was also seal and drafting for 2 days. So think about that. How many freaking packs, how many boxes, how many cases they had to rip for those events, for the whole weekend itself. So I'm pretty sure they had pallets and all that stuff. So I'm thinking maybe they'll do 32 packs with with maybe only 10 cards in there. All right, so 32. So if you do 8 times 10, that's only 80 cards as far as opposed to 6 packs of around 15. So that's around like, well, I didn't do my math, but I would think it was like 90. So you got 10 card less. But here's the kicker. Here's the where it makes sense, because you have to only do where it says 30 only. 8 plus, there it goes, exactly 30. Okay. So then you don't really have to care about that, about only having 80 instead of 90 cards. Okay, so and then the next part that really got me intrigued was Red Zone Rogue. He pointed something out. So we go past the calling. Calling is fine. Calling is like, it even says it on the thing. It says they're gonna use both what you call it, English. They have players who have the option of English or Japanese. So calling is gonna be fine. Drafting. Now here's the draft. The draft part. It'll be conducted with Japanese language product. So I don't know about you guys, but you better start brushing up on your Japanese if you want, especially those pro players. I hope you know how to read Japanese, or you better memorize those cards real fast during day one to know exactly what all cards do, because day two is gonna be all in Japanese. Oh, watashi wa. Oh, no, it's like nani. Oh, this might be a problem, but that might deter people from actually traveling, because I actually checked the plane tickets from New York to Tokyo. Cheapest flight I could find is around like $2,000. So 2,000 plus, and to 2,000 to join into a calling, and that you might not even, you have such a disadvantage if you're not if you're non Japanese language learner, or not learner, but like person that speaks fluent and reads or write Japanese. And same thing with Battleheart. Battleheart is gonna be the same exact thing too. It's gonna be seal right here. Where does it say? See, format seal deck. All right, same thing. Look at that. Look. So players will have the option of on their sealed deck. All right. And then when it comes to top 8, during top 8, all booster draft will be conducted with Japanese product. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, you better remember, or you better start brushing up on your Rosetta Stone or your Babel, because this is going to be brutal. I get it. I really get it. Because like this is a World Mirror, and you're onboarding Japanese like language into your product. Of course, you want to use Japanese too, and also the what you call it. I don't know so much about the Japanese community, how competitive they are. I'm pretty sure they are competitive, but like of course they are still relatively newer than the U.S. or even like Southeast Asia, or even like the Pacific down there with the New Zealand, Australian, right? But and you want to give them like some sort of competitive edge, and edging out all the other pro players that are known to come. Like I could even think of one guy already that's gonna be there. His name is Eugene C. Met him during the Hartford calling SCG Con. Such a nice guy. He was telling me he was like traveling. He traveled to Connecticut just to do the calling. He was in New Zealand 2 weeks ago, or last week or something. Yeah, 2 weeks ago at the celebration in the calling, and he topped 8. All right. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. But then 2 weeks later, he was in New York, well, not New York, Connecticut, to to play at the calling. And then he told me next week he's going to be in Liverpool. And he was in Liverpool. Oh my God, this guy was traveling so much. So Eugene C, I'm pretty sure he's going to be there for Tokyo in a couple of months. And I don't know. Eugene, do you know Japanese? I guess this going to be bad. Or, you might have to use Google Translate every single time. Hold on, what's that card say? I'm going to pull up my phone and just going to play click, 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 click. Oh, man. So I hope this is not true. If it is true, it's gonna be one funny live stream. We're gonna be like, "What's that card say?" I don't know, man. This is brand new cards. Like, it's like, let's pull it up. February, Philip, let's get it done. All right, that's all I got for you guys. I know I've been rambling on too much and like having a good laugh, but if anything, let's see how this unfolds. I'll see you next time. Peace.